Overwatch takes to number 2, the COD boys get spliced, and what do we do for ice cream? Let's find out on this week's Blueprint. In Week 5 of the LCS, we fall 0-2 to Phoenix 1 and pick up a much-needed win over Echo Fox 2-0. After a week's rest, the boys will face FlyQuest Saturday, March 4th at 3 p.m. Eastern and Immortals March 5th at 6 p.m. Eastern. The Halo guys are back in action after a long break. They'll be dusting off their battle rifles and heading to the NA Worlds Qualifier in Las Vegas March 3rd through the 5th. They'll play for a share of the $50,000 prize pool and, more importantly, a spot in the $1 million Halo World Championship Finals at the end of the month. In COD news, after a loss to Splice giving us a 9th place finish at ESWC in Paris, we now sit 5th in the NA Pro Point standings as we prepare for the COD World League in Dallas on March 17th through the 19th. Overwatch has secured the number 2 spot in group play to advance to the playoffs. From here, we start the OGN Apex Season 2 quarterfinals in Korea with a match against Lunatic High Friday, March 3rd at 5 a.m. Eastern. EnVy Counter-Strike currently sit at 3rd place in the ESL Pro League after a 1-1 split with Hellraisers going 16-10 for a win on Train and 7-16 loss on Cobble. A big thank you to HyperX in London for being such gracious hosts in our first bootcamp with a new lineup. And last but not least, we officially announced Scream as the newest member of our Counter-Strike team. This week's MVP goes out to Michelle, the unhappy dumpling that does some really creative artwork of our team members. Here is where you can tune in to stay updated on all the action. That's a wrap on all that's happening. I'm Kat Gunn, and I'll see you next time for more info on the Blueprint.